the Tatyana Show. I'm your host, Tatyana. And the Tatyana Show t-shirts are available on Spreadshirt. It comes in 3 different designs. So go right now and order your shirt. Well, wait till you finish watching the show. And then go order your shirt. And join the movement and be a part of the Tatyana Show family. But stay tuned, because you're watching the Tatyana Show. Don't forget to tune in to the Tatyana Show, November 7th.
Like it, some people just move on past.
Man, you have future plans of, November 7th. Welcome back to the Tatyana Show. And don't forget to drop your Super Bowl predictions below. Let me know who you think is going to win through hashtag. Are you Team Broncos or Team Panthers? And if you have been watching the show, you kind of got my drift that I'm Team Panthers. So go Carolinas. But Blake Griffin wants to give an apology out to his teammates, his loved ones, fans, and everyone else he may have hurt because of an incident that took place on Saturday. So on Saturday night, the Los Angeles Clippers was in Toronto because they're on a five-game road trip where they was in Toronto eating dinner at the restaurant Soto, and assistant equipment manager Martise Testi and Blake Griffin got into an altercation where things got physical, and it left Blake Griffin with a broken bone in his right hand and left Testi with visible injuries to his face. And also it put Blake Griffin out from playing for 4 to 6 weeks. And that's why he's apologizing, because he's hurt about the situation that happened, and he said that he's sorry for letting his anger get to him and having him and causing him to hurt someone that he cares about. And he's also mad because that he kind of hurted the team as well, because now he's out for 4 to 6 weeks because of his hand injury, which was kind of selfish. And which all athletes should know, their body is their possession. Like, they need to keep every bit of it as sharped up as possible. But of course, Coach Doc Rivers had to step in and state his concerns about the situation. And he says, this has no place to be in our organization. This incident does not represent who we are as a team. So he wants everyone to know, yeah, this incident happened among Clippers people who are part of the Clippers organization, but this does not represent the Clippers as a whole. And this was just a personal situation of 2 people that happens to work for the Clippers, but this does not connect to anything about the Los Angeles Clippers. He told his apology through Twitter, where he told everybody that he's sorry. And Blake, you just gotta do better. You can't let your anger get the best of you. You gotta calm down. And I'm just wondering, how hard were you going, Blake? You broke a bone in your right hand. Were you that mad with your cute little freckle face? But anyways, I hope the best for you, and I hope your hand heals properly and you'll be okay. And as for Testi, I hope the best for your injury as well. But if you thought Kobe Bryant was the man, after you watch this clip, you're going to really say Kobe Bryant's the man.
To seeing Kobe on the bench. There he is. Very unfortunate that he's not in the lineup. He wanted to match up against Dirk one more time. 17.
Okay, so during the Dallas Maverick game versus the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant sat out and he did not play. But during that time, there was, as you see, he was on the sideline and there was not a chair for him. So what did he do? He made one of the rookies get up and sit on the floor. I thought that was just hilarious. I mean, Kobe, you the man, but you making somebody sit on the floor? I just want to know from you guys, if Kobe would have asked you guys to give up your seat, would you give up your seat to Kobe Bryant? I don't know. I'll be like, there's some more chairs over there, Kobe, and I can scoot down for you, but I can't give you my seat. But I guess because Kobe's the OG and he's the rookie, that's why the rookie felt okay, sure, I give Kobe my seat, but yeah, Kobe took that guy's seat. But Obama is banning solitary confinement to juvenile offenders. And what was the icing on the cake for this change? was when a 22-year-old committed suicide. He was 16 years old. His name is Khalif Border, and he was 16 years old when he first went to jail back in 2010 for allegedly stealing a backpack. Now, I don't know what was in the backpack, but I'm going to assume it must was gold, diamonds, money, gas, a way to, solve our immigrant problems. Like, it must was a lot of stuff in here. But it got the guy sentenced to 3 years in jail. In 2 years of the time, he was in solitary confinement where he attempted suicide several times, and it caused some trauma to him that was never able to overshake. So after he got released back in 2013, the guy attempted suicide, and this time it was successful, and he killed himself at the age of 22. And they said that when he got released, the effects of the solitary confinement was so deep that he was never able to fully recover and just be back to who he was before jail time. And that is what Obama wants to stop solitary confinement, at least for juveniles, that is. He says that it really caused a potential for devastating psychological consequences. And that's true. And I'm just really hurt that they are attacking young males so harshly in America to where they want to put 16-year-olds in solitary confinement and let their mind drive them crazy for being alone for 2 years. Like, that's really just, it saddens my heart to know that. And I just pray that, this open up a lot of people's eyes to know that we just need to stop going to jail. Not me, but like we as a race need to just stop going to jail. By the grace of God, I have never been to jail. Thank you so much. But I seen movies and it seemed pretty harsh. And I hope this just really does open people's eyes to know that they really are trying to attack the black young males in America. And they're really trying to mentally break them. So, but Obama bans it, and they said that this ban will impact over 10,000 federal prisons and, can improve a lot of people's lives who are in solitary confinement. But Hillary Clinton may be getting indicted by the FBI over the email scandal that took place about a year ago. And this was brought to us by Republican congressman from Texas named Tom DeLay. Look, he sounds like a Republican from Texas. Tom DeLay. But he says that if the Justice Department doesn't do it, he will see that the FBI do it. And my biggest thing is, why y'all attacking Hillary Clinton so deep about these emails? Like, until y'all release what was in these emails that was so wrong of Hillary Clinton to communicate government business on a private server, I'm just going to be like, leave Hillary Clinton alone. I just believe that they're trying to do this to distract Hillary Clinton from her campaign and becoming president. Because 1, she's a Democrat, and 2, she's a woman. And possibly 3, she's a Clinton. Because, people, they respect the Clintons. But I just think this is really just a distraction to Hillary Clinton. And I pray that they do not indict her. And also, I want to know what charges they're going to charge on her. Like, fraud, conspiracy, theft, embezzlement. Like, what is the charges that they're going to face on Hillary Clinton? And what's so funny about this situation, they need to be indicting Donald Trump for mental illness. I know it's not a charge. It can be a charge because mental illness can become dangerous. Donald Trump is dangerous. But that's who they need to be indicting, Donald Trump. But either way it goes, they're trying to indict Hillary Clinton for the email scandal. And whenever they release what these emails contain, I will let y'all know immediately. Because I want to know what was in these emails that got Hillary Clinton just the #1 target. I think she's the target because she's a Democrat and she's a woman trying to run for presidency. And as you see, he's a Republican from Texas. He probably a supporter of Jeb Bush. He's from Texas. But Hillary Clinton is up in the polls of right now. She at a 52%, and she's beating out Sanders at 38%. So Hillary is doing the thing. Like, she huffing and puffing and, letting people know, I'm president, vote for me. But I hope the best for her, and I pray that her team can find a way to, move this situation so she won't lose focus of her campaign and keep things going. But remember when I talked about Desert Vista High School and how they had a civil rights protest that took place on Monday? Well, now I'm here to tell you guys about how that protest took place, like what happened during the protest. And all I can say for right now is that things are getting hot in the Desert Vista High School. So that the protest was led by Reverend Jared Marpin, and along with him was civil rights attorney Benjamin Taylor. And after the protest, they want an investigation by the U.S. Department of Education Office of Civil Rights to investigate the entire school district. So one incident with these 6 little girls led to a whole investigation of the entire school district. But come to find out that the school have had previous complaints about racial behavior in the school, but no one took it serious. So I don't know if this God's way of opening up the door of all the dark things that's been going on in that school district, but it's now shedding light, and now they want to investigate. Now, they haven't been approved by the U.S. Department if they are going to investigate just of yet. But when it do come out, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to let you know. But so far that the young ladies are under suspension, and they are pending for a hearing to decide what will be their final actions. And one of the girls came out to apologize. The other 5 we haven't heard from yet. They're probably too afraid because, the young ladies are receiving death threats. Even the school is receiving death threats. And you know what this shows us? That we really do, as human beings living in this social media era, we need to watch what we do, because one event can lead to a chain of other events like this. That one Snapchat photo led to now the school receiving death threats, the other students who had no affiliation to this situation having to suffer of seeing media coverage outside their school every day. Like, it's just horrible for the people that wasn't even involved in the situation. But some of the students were interviewed, and it was asked about the situation. And all of them who were interviewed agreed that the young lady should be expelled. And I think that's pretty deep, that all of them agreed that all the girls should be expelled. So who really knows what was going on in Desert Vista High School? So this might just be some light-opening stuff. But they say that the legislators, city officials, religious leaders, and the NAACP are coming to meet and trying to find out a common ground where they can try to defuse this whole debacle that's going on. I'm so sorry for those 6 little girls. I know what they did was wrong, but they're still little girls, and sending them death threats are not cool. Like, that's just not fun. But Rihanna finally let us hear a little bit sample of the album Anti. She dropped her first song on Wednesday morning, and it was titled Work, featuring Drake. And I'm so glad her and Drake are working back together, and they, I guess, hashed the beef between each other. Because remember, a couple of years ago, Drake, dissed Rihanna in a song that, he said some things that we kind of knew about Rihanna, but then he put the icing on the cake to be like, yeah, yeesh, Rihanna, in a song with 2 Chainz. I think it was called No Lie. It was a couple of years ago, but they, that kind of caused some beef between them two. But now they have a song together, and it's receiving a lot of good reviews. People liking it. Got a nice little beat you can milli wop to in the club. So congratulations. And the Bad Girl is scheduled to go on tour next month for the album Anti in California. So if you are a Rihanna fan, go get your tickets and go to the concert and support the girl in her new album Anti. But Kanye West now changed his album title from Swish to Wavy. And some people like it, some people don't. And one person in particular who's not getting the waves with Kanye West is wizkhalif. He tweeted about how Wiz doesn't mean Kanye does not have the rights to use the term wavy. And if you know anything about Max B, Max B kind of like incorporated the word wavy and waves and all that stuff that goes along with that. And Wiz just think that Kanye is not entitled to use that word. Well, it started a Twitter beef, and they both went at it. And you know how some people say, first of all, second of all, third of all? Well, during the tweets, Kanye went on to say, 17 at all. Like, that's how many things he told Wiz. Even though Wiz just tweeted like 2 tweets. But either way go, y'all can go check out their Twitter pages and go read those tweets. I can't talk about all of them. But Kanye said some things to him. And it was just funny. But as of now, Kanye did change the album to Wavy. And I'll let you guys know if he changed it again in the future, but as of now, it's Wavy. And I remember I said the album was set for the 7th. I was totally wrong. Don't shoot me. It's the 11th. 11th. But Jay-Z is soon to be getting sued by fragrance company Parlux. They say that Jay-Z has not been fulfilling his part of the contract for the fragrance Gold. Remember back in 2013, there was a fragrance, that dropped that had Jay-Z name on it. But they say, the company say that Jay-Z has not been fulfilling his part of the bargain and that they're suing him for $18,000 in damages because he's been skipping out on meetings. He refused to do the Good Morning America appearance for the fragrance. He has not been talking about it on his social media or anything, and that they want their money back because he's causing them to lose money for not fulfilling his part of the contract. Jay-Z, of course, like always, have not spoken out about this. He probably spoken to them more personally, but he haven't spoken out to the public about is he going to settle this or, or maybe they're going to figure out some type of way, but maybe he can start, endorsing the fragrance. But as of now, they are suing him for $18 million in damages. The company said that they should have made at least $50 million from 2013 to now for the fragrance, but they haven't because Jay-Z has not been fulfilling his part. Well, Jay-Z, you do what's best. You are the businessman. But that's all the information I have today on the Tatyana Show. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Mwah.